One of the most appealing traits that people look for in a dog is its ability to secure homes and people. This is probably one of the reasons why they love the Presa Canario. This dog is known for its powerful square head and broad muzzle. The Presa Canario has thick skin, dense bones, and accentuated muscles that add to its intimidating look. Despite what people think, deep inside that strong body is a soft heart who cares for family and friends. Do you want to get to know more about the Presa Canario? Hi, welcome to Smart Dog Lover. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for your regular dose of enlightening dog-related content. Today, let's look into one of the best guard dogs known to mankind, the Presa Canario. Is caring for them high maintenance? Tune in to find out. History. There are no solid archives to show where the Presa Canario came from, but according to experts, their ancestry probably came from the Bardino Majero and the English Mastiffs, which are now extinct. The Presa Canario originated in the Canary Islands in the 1800s as guard dogs and utility dogs, hence the name. It was bred to catch unruly cattle and drive away wild boar. Later, the Presa Canario was bred to be in the dog pit for entertainers. Because of their strong, large bodies, it's no surprise they owned the ring. Regardless, it was an unethical activity that needed to be stopped. Thankfully, advocates focus on laws that prohibit the disrespectful and violent treatment to animals. Since then, people focused on remodeling these dogs as service dogs and family dogs that can capture hearts easily. Other names. The Presa Canario is known by many names. This includes the Perro de Presa Canario, Dogo Canario, Canary Dog, and Presa. If people hear these names, they eventually get the impression of a large, muscular dog. If they hear that you have one, they wouldn't dare enter your home without your permission because of their protective instinct. Size. Despite being feared as large dogs, they're actually medium in size, with an average height of 22 to 26 inches, weighing 84 to 110 pounds. With their massive bodies and large heads, no wonder they seem enormous. Enthusiasts pride themselves in feeding the Canario protein-rich foods and sufficient calories to maintain their size. Not only does this regimen keep them beautiful and majestic, but it also gives them the energy they need for their daily work. These dogs usually live from 9 to 11 years. With a long lifespan, you can imagine building a long-term relationship with a protective and affectionate dog. Personality. These dogs are usually feared to be highly serious and vigilant creatures. In fact, they're actually docile and even-tempered. The Presa Canario can be trained to herd, hunt, and retrieve, which makes them an asset in the field. They make outstanding companion dogs, especially to farmers and hunters. From their vigilant stance and their muscular bodies, one can easily tell that they make outstanding guard dogs. Instead of looking at it with fear, think of it as being protective of their loved ones. The Presa Canario will not let anything happen to its master, and it will fight to the death, especially if it means protecting their loved ones. Pet compatibility. The Presa Canario has the innate ability to lead. While this is a useful trait to get other pets to submit to a model, it can be detrimental, especially if the Canario is not trained and socialized. It tends to dominate its fellow animals, which could affect their ability to build healthy relationships. If you were to own one, remember to accustom them to various animal activities. If you already have pets at home, let them play with one another as early as possible. This is essential to help the Presa Canario unleash its friendly nature towards other animals. Temperament. The Presa Canario needs constant exercise. It could be in the form of playing, hiking, hunting, or herding. What matters is that they can expend their energy. If not, they can get bored and may resort to destructive activities such as digging and chewing. Research has proven that exercise helps stimulate the minds of animals. It keeps them happy and satisfied. To keep their dopamine and serotonin at normal levels, spend an hour every day committing to these exercise needs. It will help you unleash their docile and even-tempered nature and build a successful companionship with your dog. Family life. The Presa Canario aims to have a purpose, and it's your job as its owner to give it to them. If you were to own one, make sure to involve them in family activities. Teach them tricks and skills they can use daily. The Presa Canario is a well-built dog. It can handle strenuous activities more than you think. They can carry loads with the strength of their backs. But of course, before you let them do these activities, you need to condition their bodies. Hence, the need for training and exercise. Children compatibility. These dogs are outstanding with children, especially if they've been properly socialized. Unlike other dogs who are sensitive to rowdy child behavior, the Presa Canario is patient and even-tempered. They can even endure rough play from older children. However, this does not mean that you let your children do whatever they want to the dog. Always teach your kids to be gentle and affectionate when handling their best friend. It's essential to build a long-lasting relationship as they grow older. Owning a Presa Canario. The Presa Canario is a generally healthy dog. It may be prone to allergies, to skin issues, or dysplasia, but it can be prevented if you give them proper care. Experts recommend giving them enough dog food that has enough nutrients to sustain their energy level. With that being said, you also need to make time for their exercise needs. An hour a day is enough. It's essential to keep their bodies and minds stimulated, which helps in raising a responsible, trainable, and affectionate dog. Remember to bath and groom them regularly to keep them looking at their best. They have fast-growing nails, so you have to trim them from time to time. Also, pay attention to their ears and clean them to avoid infection. Lastly, it's essential to brush their teeth regularly to avoid cavities and mouth infections. Caring for a Canario usually costs around $500 to $700 annually, but this can be lessened provided you give them their needs. It may seem costly, but it does not compare to the love and care they offer, not to mention the security they can bring to your family. Thanks for watching. Do you have any Presa Canario stories you'd like to share? If so, please leave us a comment with your thoughts. Also, please like the video if you find the video is useful. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more to come, and we'll see you next time.